Hello friends, this is Maria from Maria and Crafting Corner, and I am super excited that you're here with me today. I am filming this video just in case I don't get my May paper pumpkin kit in time for our Thursday video, and so just as a preventive measure I am making a video with a past paper pumpkin kit. We will be using March paper pumpkin kits because I actually have used most of my April paper pumpkin kit. So at this point in time, I have really very little of it to just display and create new cards, but I still have a few of my March one. And it's funny because I really love our March paper pumpkin kit. It was inspired by our New Horizons suite that is in the mini catalog. Beautiful, beautiful paper. I think it was one of those big hits in the mini catalog when it came out. I didn't get it for some reason, so I was super happy that they decided to make a kit with that kind of that inspiration. So if you don't know what the paper pumpkin kit is a monthly subscription by Stampin'Up that provides you in a box like this. Let me see if I can put it there. Ta-da! In a box like this, you will have everything you need to make all the projects that are included in the kit. For March, let me put that there where it's not in our way. For March, we had 9 cards, which means 3 cards, 3 of each, and all the decorations to get them going beautifully. It included some paper cuts. Every paper pumpkin kit includes a ink spot. Let me put it there. Can you see it? And it also includes a set of stamps. This one actually included 2 sets, and one was a thank you one, and I'm going to bring it up here. Isn't it beautiful? Anyways, it will bring everything you need to create it. Like I said, it's a monthly subscription, but that doesn't mean that you have to like completely commit to it. It's a great way to increase your stamps, to increase your a lot of our colors in for their inks, because they all include that ink spot in a different color. And so if you're interested in the paper pumpkin kit and you want to subscribe to it, please subscribe to down below. And if you don't already have a demonstrator, I would love to spoil you and help you grow in loving making cards and paper crafting. So send me an email at Maria at Maria's Crafting Corner, and just let me know that you're interested. I can provide you with a free complimentary catalog, and I can also I want to put out there that I have a ton of super good rewards, so you may want to check that out in my blog at mariascraftingcorner.com. Okay, let's go to the crafting table. And that is, let me see, it's a little bit close, so that's a little better. Perfect. So I want to tell you guys a couple of things. The first one is, oops, I'm moving my thingy here. The first one is I have a new light that is awesome. You're going to laugh. It is one of the lights we use to grow our veggies. It's really good. It does create a glare. So let me see if you can see it there. But I'm trying to figure out how to make something better with it. In the meantime, you're going to see that glare here and there. I'll try to be mindful not to blind you with it. Just for the sake of it, this is our annual catalog. See, that's gets all glary. And again, it has some beautiful, beautiful products that you may want to check out. So let me know if you want a free catalog. The last announcement I want to make is I want you to know that I have a new online class, and these are the cards we will be making in that online class. It is called Working with Acetates. Isn't this a glorious, beautiful thing? And I think it's just really, really beautiful. This is the next one, and this is a Easel card. And finally this one, which I have to say is one of my favorites. Okay, so for your 35 or more dollars of when you buy 35 or more, then you will get that the class for free with a PDF tutorial, and you can check all the details on my website. Okay, I want to do something. Hopefully I don't mess it up. Let's see if I want that out. I want these in. Oh, there I am. See, I love this feature. And if you don't know anything about this is Switcher, and it's a wonderful system if you're interested in doing videos. It only works with Apple products, but oh my God, I love it. Anyways, let's get going. So this is our March kit, and it was called Beyond the Horizon Paper Pumpkin. It had these 9 cards. I'm trying to take the glare off. So that one here, this one that's more like a scene, and these that is just very much like the actual New Horizons paper. And I wish I had it here. Let me see. Here it is. I have the mini catalog here, and we're going to browse super quick. I'm sorry about making this crazy. Where are you? It's in our new mini catalog, and again, I'm so sorry because for some reason it's not popping up. But since I decided I wanted to show you, we're going to go with it. Oh, here it is. Okay. So this is the paper. Isn't this gorgeous? And so it has, this is just the paper. All you need is the paper really to make beauty out of it. Look at that. Look at those cards. Those are all just the papers. They are more like watercolored papers. And I did a while ago a video to show you how can I make the same thing. And it's really cute. I will link it up below. Up here, I will link it up here for you to check it out. Anyways, these are the cards we have. Let me show you. We have this one. This is the second card, and this is the third card. Okay, and we are going to play with them. This is part of a envelope. There is, I thought I brought more envelopes. There is another piece of an envelope here, and these are the cutouts that it came with. Tons of beautiful and fun things to play with. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, let's start with this card. I really like this one, and in this one I was thinking, do I want to use these? I think it's too strong, but let's see this. So one of our envelopes, and that's the other thing, the envelopes are colored inside and outside. How awesome and beautiful is that, really? So we're going to chop. Let me think. I think I have another piece of these envelopes somewhere here. Aha! That way I don't have to sacrifice it too bad. So I have another piece here, and we are going to like put this around here so we create some interest in these in this card. I am going to, since it's an envelope, of course it has, at some point it has some curvature here. I'm going to take that off. You know what I'm thinking? I'm going to take first the sides off. Let's start with that. We get 1 and we get 2. And I am thinking, what if we just like use that? No, it's too extreme, huh? These are so beautiful. I sometimes have a hard time thinking, what do I really want to do with this? So let's look at what we got with our kit. With our kit, we brought, they have these beautiful flowers, cutouts, not flowers, that we can absolutely put in here. And I was thinking, that's when I was thinking I wanted to create like some extra dimension for it. But I don't think it's going to look good because this itself is so beautiful. So I'm going to put that one there. And they have a green and a yellow one. And they also have, I am looking, I have a little bit of a mess here. It is bad because whenever I do this, it always ends up super messy. I don't know why that is. It's just so funny. Okay, here they are. So the kit brings these beautiful mountains, and they kind of suggest you to put it in here, right? Okay, so we're going to do that with this, and I'm going to use our glue for that. A little bit everywhere. And I don't even know why I'm using, okay, I always forget I actually have my take your pick. I'm like, why? So I'm gonna put this in here. I wanted to show a little bit of the green in there, and this is, and then a little bit of the blue down below. Okay, so I really like that. And what I am going to do is I'm going to include, seems like this is part, and I think I just broke it. It broke, it was part of it as well. And I cut part of it before for the previous kit. But I'm just wondering, no. Actually, let's throw it away because what it's there is just creating false expectations, and I don't like that. So we are going to use a piece of this one and put it up here, and we're going to use the yellow one too. And there is a piece of green that I was thinking to create something like this. It looks kind of like grass. I don't particularly love the fact that it looks so straight here, so we'll need to add something else to that piece. Okay, and just like so. And let me go back like this. So this is one of the other pieces, but I'm going to use it like here. And we are going to, what we're going to do is put that one there. And where is, I'm looking for one of the other pieces. I'm not seeing it though. Oh, you know what? Is that how it's supposed to be? Sorry about my silence. I'm thinking. I decided this on the go, and I have not really thought well what I wanted, what I had envisioned happening. There is a piece, there was a piece of cardstock that I just can't find it now. That's part of the problem when I make my cards, is that it gets a really messy. And I was thinking if we put this like here, like it's the sun. I like that idea. Underneath, like so. So let's see. A little bit of glue, and we're going to glue it all over. We're just trying to create the same, I think the idea is kind of, okay, I'm not pronouncing things properly. So let me go back a tiny bit. This is what we're making. Oh, Jesus. And I just put the mountain here so it looks like it's in the background, the horizon, and then we'll say this is the sun, and the sun will go behind the mountains. And what we're going to do is we're going to get this here and put that in here. So I am actually thinking I want this on this side, and it's going to be going a little bit up here. It doesn't matter. I want it to show on the white, and we're going to use some of this, but we're going to cut it. So let's put some glue here. Again, this is just playing with the paper pumpkin kit, what it has to create something. These are not fun folds. These are not, I'm aligning this with the green piece in here. Let me see, let me show you. Okay, so it's aligned with the green piece. It's not aligned with these, with the sides, but it's aligned with that green piece, okay? And I was thinking we can utilize this, and where are my snips? Found them. So we can create some fun to it, and we're gonna cut them like so. And I just wanna put them in there, kind of just to create some fun, right? So we're going to put a little bit of glue all over, put it underneath here, and so it will go there. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to cut a few others. And so when you're cutting cutouts like this for leaves, the secret is to use the stem and kind of follow. Let me see if you can see it better. Okay, let's do two things. Maria does not need the trimmer. I'm not sure why I kept that. This is a little loopy, so we are going to do this. Fine. And now we are going to go up here, and let me show you what I was trying to say. And it is, you use the same curvature from the leaf that you have, so it kind of looks pretty smooth. Maybe if we do it this way, it looks better. I don't know if it looks better, but that way it does not seem like there was a cut. It seems like it was done like this way. And so I'm going to put this one in here, actually in there. Okay, we're going to put some more glue in those areas that we're able to, and we're going to go lift this one up, and I am going to cut in there. We don't need it to be that long, and we are going to put this one here. So we're just creating the interest on this side, and I am going to put some extra glue in this one. Okay, and in this one, so it stays. Okay, it's rebellious, but it will stay. Okay, how are we doing so far? I think that's looking good. Now I want to do two things. I'm going to use this one all the way to here, but not there. So I'm going to calculate, and because we don't have actual, I hate when this moves. Okay, let me try to stabilize it. I have my Princess Dollar Store washi tape. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So, okay, so what I'm trying to say is I'm going to turn this over. This is going to go to the sleeve. We're going to turn it around, and we're going to make a mark. And here is my pencil. And we're going to make a mark because I think this is about a quarter, but I don't want to risk it, right? So I'm just going to do that. I will not use the scissors because I really am not good with scissors. See, it was a little bit more than a quarter. Okay, so we just cut it, we'll put it out, and we are going to use these in the color it comes up here. And it's going to go all the way there, and that's how I want it. And we're going to put some of that glue back again. I just want to use some of that blue. Okay, so it goes all the way there. And now we are going to, if I find it, it's fine, it's fine. We are going to use these, and I really like this one, but I find it hard to use because of the color. So I'm just going to turn it around, and we're going to stamp this, and we're going to use this beautiful hello. And let me transition from the stamp I have here to our hello. Yeah, it fits. Like I've said before, use your grid paper to make sure it's working well. We're gonna align it a little bit. Okay, there it is. I'm trying to make it straight. We all know I am not very good at straight. And there it goes, our hello. Let me clean our stamps. Don't forget to clean your stamps. You will extend their lives if you do that. Now, I don't want this long, right? This does not feel good, but I'm going to put it in here. So we'll need to cut, bring in our trimmer back. And I'm just going to leave a tiny bit there. And I'm going to cut it. And we're going to move this out here. And this is going to come here like so. And it's going to be popped up in dimensionals. Like I said, I use my own dimensionals. No, let me reframe that. I use the dimensionals, but I save them all. So, because dimensionals are very useful, and I absolutely love it. If you've followed me, you know that I always feel the need to pop up things. Okay, so here it's our hello. So it's going to go like so. It's going to be aligned to these edge, and it's going to be popped. And now let's bring the let me bring them, the gems it came with. And these are beautiful iridescent gems. Let me see if I can do a better job with this. It's hard to see them, huh? But we're going to use a few of those. They have 2 sizes. And so we're going to use, let me see, the bigger size. I'm going to put in here. And then we're going to use a smaller one. I want to say up there. And then we're going to use another smaller one. And I want to say I want it like here. No, not there. Where do I want it? I want it like here. There you go. Simple. There is your card. Nothing different from what comes in the kit. Super cute card. We can even make some statement in here. And we're going to use a little bit of this paper that we thought we were not going to. Let me bring this back. We're just going to create a, oh, you know what? I'm going to use this. Let's use, we're going to use the little curvature in it just to create some fun. I'm just calculating how much. I think we need about a quarter less. So let's take a quarter. It's always really useful to, let me move this a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. It's useful to get those quarters to use this side of the trimmer. It's very nice. So we're going to put this one here. And it still needs, I would say, about 1/8. So let's take 1/8. Oh my God, sometimes. And it is useful because then you can hold to it while cutting. Okay, there we go. And there we're going to create this. And it's not precisely fitting, so I am just going to leave like a smidge on each side, even the bottom. And then you can't see what I'm doing. Let me move this back up a little bit. So what I was saying is, when I cut the 1/8, it was a little bit more than I needed to cut. I don't know if you can tell, but I am going to just leave kind of the same amount around, so we can so it just looks, you know, this at the same it looks even. That's the word I'm looking for. Okay, and we are going to stamp in here. We have hello, and I would like this one that says I will always be here for you, so I'm going to use that one. And again, I'm not using any other stamp set, and any other any other stamp set in this case, or any other color for that matter. And it's, I have my, let me move my, I'm trying it here. Okay, and then I'm just going to align this in my grid paper and work with it. And I'm not sure if you can tell, but it can be glary. So we have a little bit of a nice decoration here. And because we have these left over, I'm just going to use that one as well. So let's put some glue in our little yellow leaves. We're going to put them up here. And now we're going to put some glue around it. Actually, we can just probably lick this and it will go. Okay. And again, I'm just being mindful of making it more or less as even as possible. And there you go. Uh-oh, that's a little bit. There you go. What do you think? So this is the front, and this is the back. So we have our first card. We are 30 minutes in, sort of. So let's try to make another one real quick. And I want to use this. I'm going to close this because I just want to try to avoid disaster. Okay, so let me actually bring this one. What we're going to do with this one is we are going to, and we did something similar for the other one. I was thinking of cutting this in half and then have this. What you guys think? Okay, so I have this. This is the other piece. No, it's too much, huh? I think it's too much. So let's not waste that one. Now, what if I use these just like we've done before? Okay, again, on the go, people. We are working on the go. So these measures 4 1/4, right? So I am going to cut these in at 2 1/2. No, 2. I want, yeah, let's do 2. Okay, there you go. So we're going to cut that one. Oops. We are going to use our Misty Moonlight piece. And so this one is, we just cut 2, right? This means that this is 2 1/4, or has to be. There you go, 2 1/4. This is what that means. And this is 5 1/2. So we're going to make 1/8 smaller. So 2 1/4 will be 2 1/8. And there it is. And then we're going to go to 5 3/8. So we are going to go here. 5 3/8 is right there. Okay. And so this one will go, oh, it's a little bit bigger. And oh, Maria. See, you guys should make me making these mistakes and don't tell me. There you go. This one is going to go in here. And let me make sure I have everything I'm thinking of putting. I'm thinking of using this one as in there. And I have an extra piece of these. I'm just wondering if I make it like so, would it be, no, it does not look good. Guys, I really appreciate you hanging out with me while I create and kind of get all this crazy stuff in. I think I like this one just on its own. And then we'll put the sentiment here. Okay, so let's glue this. And I am actually going to remove my trimmer. Again, I don't know why I keep leaving my trimmer here. It's like I'm attached to it or something. Bring my Stampin' Seal Plus. And that's why we have our silicone craft sheet to help us. Let me give you a tip. If you put only 2, so let me start over. If you're using your Stampin' Seal Plus, which is super strong, right? It's really strong. You are safe to just put a few here. Those 2, like along the lines. So what I do is I use this area that does not have any adhesive in it to be able to adhere this to the here to adhere the piece or the panel to the card base. So the other tip I'm going to give you is if you put it this way to you, it's easier to see most sides. And you know it's an 8, so there you go. That works. Now I have this piece of from last time, and I'm just thinking, do I want to cut these smaller or just make these overlapping, kind of like so. Let me do this. Anyways, we are creating, we are having fun together, so I'm going to take off that edge, the white edge, okay? And I think I need to take off a smidge more. Okay, maybe so. Okay. Yeah, it didn't take much. Okay, because my thought is, what if we put, and not all of it, and you're creating like an extra? What you guys think? I'm just gonna cut the whites of it. There's one, and let's turn it around and cut the other white piece and see if what I am envisioning comes to life correctly. Because my thought is, if we create this here, like there, it's going to pop up like a continuation of the card, but then you don't have anything here, and it just looks weird, I think. So I'll save this piece for something else. Obviously, we'll put our friend here. We'll use glue. Okay. Oops. So it's getting gluey. Okay. And there's one extra one that I didn't glue. I'm going to put it in here, like so. Okay, and I'm cleaning it a little bit there. And now we are going to use one of these to put our sentiment. And I'm just trying to figure out where do I want it. So I don't want it as big. Maybe I'll just, oh, you know what? I should have used this. Oh well, too late. Don't think about it, Maria. I just forgot of its existence. I'm just trying to figure out now. Do I want to use these peas like so, and then put another piece? I'm gonna cut this a smidge. Cut it there, so it goes. You can see both there, and then put a white on it, white piece on it. Maybe a bigger piece. Let me cut this. Okay, so this measures, and let me bring my trimmer back up here. This measures 4 1/4. Okay, so I want it at 4. I want to say 4. Okay, so it's 4 1/4, and it's an inch. Okay, so I'm going to make this piece. Let me use this. So 1/4 smaller. So 3/4. And when you can't hold that in here, you can use the other side like I'm doing now. And my recommendation is cut from down below up, because as you do that, the force you're pushing, you're putting into moving your cutter will hold the paper against this edge of the trimmer. Okay, this has been a messy video. So let's see if because it's 1/4, so there you go, there's 1/4, and now we said it was 4, so I am thinking 3, 7, 3 and 3/4. Okay, and that leaves us our little place to put our sentiment. That is too small for that one, so I'm not going to use that one, but we can use our congratulations, and I need a bigger stamp block for that. Okay, there you go. I'm bringing my stamping block, my ink, I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it like this because this congratulations is quite big. And I'm going to put this in and kind of towards, yeah, I think towards here. And I'll tell you why. I'm gonna put it there. Look at that. I almost look like a professional. Wasn't that a good stamping? Moving my ink pad out of the way, we'll put this one here, and I am just thinking that we can probably use, okay, let's move this in here. This is gonna go like so. This one in here. What if we put like half of these popping up here, like so? Isn't that cute? I think that's a good idea. Okay, so we'll just, I'm going to put some little glue, but as you can tell, there's not a whole lot of areas where we can put glue. So we're going to use our stamping dimensionals to hold. So I got that there. We're going to put this in here, and we're going to use dimensionals. Okay, I'm right there. Okay, one more, I think. I have always said this, don't be stingy when it comes to dimensionals. You want your card to be received exactly with what you planned on it. And if we're not careful with them, then sometimes it's just hard. I am making sure that my head is not there, my big head. And there we go. And so we're going to glue this here. We'll just put dimensionals here because it cannot go all over. This is going to be aligned to the edge of a car. But before we do that, I am going to add some of our beautiful gems, and using your take your pick tool is probably one of the best things you can do. It's wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. So let's see, one more. See, they get stuck, and it's just so good. And I'm going to use another one in here, like there. And now we're going to, I'm telling you, today it has been a mess. Okay, my dollar store tape is not working. My washi tape today is fighting with me, even if it has all the princes. So now, I'm pretty sure you've already seen a problem, but we're going to work through it. Okay, so I put just 3 there. Let me move this backing, and we're going to put this one here. And so when it pops, you have, now where do you write your sentiment, right? This is light enough that you can probably write in there. But I am going to create a little space here, probably that leftover piece, and just cut in here and make some area for you to sign and to create something. And you can also, of course, use this area, right? So let me come back here. You can use this area to write. I am going, no, you know what? I think that this is cute as it is. And so if you're going to write, you can use this area to write. Okay, this is our second card. I really like this one. Super cute. Card number 2. Let me see if I have enough stuff to make another card. I unfortunately no longer have any of these ones. So we are going to try to play. No, this does not work. I really love this one. Like, you could absolutely cut this. I'm gonna do that. You guys can have fun with me. Okay, so yeah, not a bad idea. Okay, let's start with, okay, I know what I'm going to do. We are going to start with these pieces of cardstock in Misty Moonlight. You could do it in white if you want. Cutting for, so this is a, you know what, let me move a little bit there. Okay, so this is 11 and this is 4 1/4, and so we're going to score at 5, right? 5 1/2, just a regular A2 card. We're going to go ahead and use our bone folder. There's something, oh, see, I was like, look how sticky our Stampin' Seal Plus is, that it was sticking here, and it was bringing everything up with it. It's crazy. Okay, we are going to use this like so. Okay, let's see, where is what I was thinking of using. Oh, my bone folder, sorry, I got distracted. ADD in my defense. Okay, we're going just to do that. We're going to create a mat using these. And so that is 4 1/4. I'm just going to take this piece because I know I'm not going to use it. Let's be honest. And in spite of how beautiful it is, I'm going to throw it away. Actually, I may return it. So 4 1/4. And I know I need to take a little bit of these side too. right? So it's just about 1/8. And so 4 1/4, I'm going to make it 4 1/8. Oops, yep. Okay. And this is going to be 5 3/8. Okay. So now we have this piece. We're going to mat this over here. It matches perfectly. Where is my Stampin' Seal Plus? Let me bring my silicone craft sheet. The silicone craft sheet is one of those things that you don't think you need until you have it, and then you just can't live without it. Always extend your card. It's much easier. And then again, like I told you, I put adhesive on the sides, and then I'm able to use this without getting sticky to get my to really make sure that it's straight. I'm gonna make it a little closer to me. I don't know why it's so far away, so I can actually see what I'm doing, which, you know, at my age is a little bit harder. And there we go. Wonderful. Now what do we want to put in here? So I have an idea. I'm thinking we're going to use all those pieces of paper. I'm going to put in my mat out there, and I'm moving all this stuff. I'm cutting these just because this have here a score line, and I just don't want to I just want to get rid of it. So I'm going to use these two, and see, I think it's barely noticeable. I'm going to put this one is bigger. I'm just going to take this a tiny bit more. And you remember that piece I was so sad we didn't use? I'm going to use this one. So this one's come here, and this one's going to come up here, and this one's going to go a little bit inside more. This one's going to come here, and then we'll put something very simple, because I'm starting to not have a whole lot of of stuff in to put, just because I've used it too. Okay, it's just like I said, use there when you, and then we'll just put it as straight as possible. I always say, and if you've been following me for a while, you know that is true, and it is. This is art, and art is not perfect. We all know that. And we set this a little bit inside. And then we can put this one like there, kind of in the middle, so you can see the 3 papers, right? Now, no, I like that side. Okay. Okay. There. Let's hope that's straight enough. Looking good so far. We are going to, no too much green. We have this one still, so I want this one there. I love this. I love the fact that, okay, let me clean this a tiny bit. It's a little bit dirty. I love the fact that they put so many cutouts for you to play with. And we are putting just glue all over, right? Put it in there, and yes, it's gonna go out a little bit, and I like it. I like the things are not straight, just like my paper grid. So I guess that's very nice. And then this does not match, but I was wondering if I put no that. Okay, let's go back to what we have. We have this one. I'm just trying not to cut a little. Oh, you know what? Huh. I think I'm going to use this one. just to create some fun interest. I'm going to put some glue where I can. There you go. And finally the piece where we're going to, I'm just thinking I want to put this in there. Oh, you know what? I forgot to put out. Let me check to see which was the, because that's what we're going to use. It brought some ribbon. Let me look for that ribbon and see if I can find it. And that ribbon is this ribbon. And we're going to use it. Ta-da! I'm not sure what I was thinking. Okay. Don't laugh at me. Sometimes there are processes that take a little bit of time for me. Okay. Don't laugh. I'm struggling here. Okay, I got it. So what we're going to do is we're going to use these peas. So this one is going to go in there. No, I think I want it here. We're going to use this piece of it and put it in here. Let me cut it. Beautiful. Isn't this ribbon gorgeous? I'm telling you, you can get so much out of these Paper Pumpkin Kit subscription. It's just wonderful. So we are going to put this here like there. I'm just putting it to see where do I want my stuff. And I am going to bring a little piece of cardstock. Oh, I have this one here. So I'm going to cut these a tiny bit, because obviously this is too long, and I want it probably more like 3.5. It's too long, but I think I like the width, and it's about an inch and 1/8, sorry. And so I really like the width of it, because that will look, I will put this one in here, and what I'm going to do, just to create some fun interest, is I'm going to glue this like there. Maybe not. Okay, let's do one thing first. I've been wanting to use, now I lost my stamp set. I've been wanting to use this Thinking of You. Okay, so I am going to remove our stamp, putting it there, and take the Thinking of You. And since I want to use this one, I'm going to stamp it first to see the space I need. Okay, that makes sense, right? That T seemed not too good. What if I just do it like so, a little tilted? No, let's go straight. Well, straight as Maria straight goes. Okay. And that's not very straight. So we'll use the other side. It's okay. That's much better. And I don't know if you see, sometimes when you cut in the trimmer, it leaves like these edges a little up. So just use your bone folder to put them back where they need to be, and that's the end of this problem. Okay, I'm going to bring a little bit of glue actually. I would have used glue dots, but glue dots is something that I am not sure how many people really have. And so I'm just going to do glue. And that will go there. And then we'll just use the other stuff in here to kind of trim it and Okay. What I'm trying to say is we're going to use some of the other adhesive to put this here. Actually, yeah, this is the side. Let's not lose that side. That is going to go here. We are going to put it with some dimensionals. I think that's how I want it. And I was really wanting to use this. I think this is a smidge too tall. Let's cut 1/8. Oh, this is what I was telling you. When you have a piece that's smaller, like this one, you just place it where you need it, leave it there, and then cut from underneath or from the bottom to the top, because the force you're using is going to help maintain it stick to the top, since it has that little ledge there, and it will work perfectly. Okay, yeah, I think this is much better. I like it smaller. And I think I'm going to leave it like that. I'm going to, let's see, does it really fit is the question. I don't think it does. Now, how about this? There's always some sort of solution to what we want to do, isn't it? So all I'm doing is and now we're just going to make it there. Okay. I'm going to align these to the edge here. No, not. Yeah, I'm going to align it to the edge here. And we're going to use our dimensionals and just put a couple. So one there. I'm going to put one specifically there so it helps stick, and one that will be someone like so. You know what? Not there. Okay. Oh, seems like it's not really holding. And I'm going to put another one in the middle here, and I think that will do. So taking those backings off. Whoops, one is rebellious. And I think I want it like so. What you guys think? Yes. Now we're just going to give a quick cut to this. Right. There's one, and there's the other. And there you go. And you can put some white cardstock here to write. And I have just a piece here that I could use. Let's put it right away. I love my Stampin' Seal Plus. And we're going to align it as best as we can. And there it is. Okay, so we made 3 beautiful cards from our March Paper Pumpkin Kit. This is the first one. It's a fun fold, mostly. You're able to write in here. This is the first one actually that we made. Just a regular card with all the decorations. And it has some beauty inside. And finally this one, where we use the Misty Moonlight cardstock and created this one. And you know what? I want to create something here. And I was thinking maybe I can just put this here. See, it all fits somehow. Oops, there you go. Just a tiny bit of a decoration. makes your world go round. Okay, sorry I moved that too fast, but I think it's much easier if I turn it. And there you go. You have a beautiful outside and a beautiful inside. Now the only thing I'm missing in this one is, of course, some bling bling. And I'm going to get that going now. And I am just going to put one here. And I'm going to use some of the other bigger ones. One in here because it's got there. And let's use one of the smaller ones like there. Up here, more like in the middle. Okay, so I hope you really like the video and the cards we made. You know what, let me push this a little bit. It's a little struggling a little, probably because we used the other side. Okay, now they are set. Thank you so much for being here with me. I hope you liked the video. If you really like it, please give it a thumbs up. It helps us a lot here in YouTube. And if you're interested in following my channel, just subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so YouTube can let you know when I am live or when I am uploading a video. I am live every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And I do the paper pumpkin alternatives on Thursdays. And I have a new series that's just starting that it's for beginners. And so if you're interested, do let me know and do look for it. Those videos will be uploaded on Sundays. I want to say around 4 or 5, but it will be uploaded on Sundays. And so I am so glad you're here. Let me know in the chat box if you like. Let me move this a little bit. In spite of how much I like being able to talk with you, I don't like the fact that I lose the whole corner. So do let me know if you like them. And I am just crossing my fingers waiting for the new paper pumpkin kit. Do not forget to subscribe. The new paper pumpkin kit is called, the one from June, it's called Pick Up the Crop, and you will be able to get it all the way until, you will be able to get subscribed to it until June 10th. And after that, it will be the new paper pumpkin kit. But make sure to check it out. I will have more updates on that next Tuesday. No, just kidding, more next Thursday. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day.